Oh, joy. I'm gonna have to put. Ah! Come on, the tree wants to be on the live. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to do the live, but the sun is really out here right now. Let me see if I can move this way. And hopefully, oh, I think, I don't know if you guys can hear me. Let me see if I can put my microphone. How are you guys? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Oops. Let me put this phone on Do Not Disturb. Let's see what the message for today is. I'm really trying. There's a branch here, a couple of branches that actually are not letting me. But we're gonna do this real quick because I need to have my breakfast, guys. It's 11 a.m. here. The weather is beautiful. It is I said it's gonna be 70 today. It's a beautiful day out here. The sun is very, 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 very hot. Anyways, let's see what the message for today is, guys. I feel like I want to tell you guys something, but I can't remember what it is. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me see, actually. Let me see if you guys can hear me. Hear me? Yep. Okay. Anyways, let's see what the message for today is, guys. Let's talk about it. Psalm 19. But it's here. I'm more called to the top of the page for some reason. It says Psalm 19, but then 18, Psalm 18, 41 to 50 is the one that I'm called to read. Let's see what it says. So Psalm 18, 41 says, they cried for help, but there was no one to save them. Are we still on this? Oh my God. I think we're still on this. They cried for help. There was no one to save them to the Lord, but he did not answer. So they called to the Lord, but he did not answer. I beat them as fine as wind blows dust. I trample them like mud in the streets. You have delivered me from the attacks of the people. You have made me the head of nations. People I did not know now serve me. Foreigners, cowards before me. I don't know how to say that word. As soon as they heard of me, they obey me. They all lose heart. They come trembling from their strongholds. The Lord lives. Praise be to my rock. Exalted be God, my Savior. He is the God who avenges me, who subdued nations under me, who saves me from my enemies. You exalted me above my foes. From violent men you rescue me. Therefore I will praise you, Lord, among the nations. I will sing the praises of your name. He gives his king great victories. He shows unfailing love to his anointed, to David and to his descendant forever. I like it. I like it. I like this guy. So Oh, my birds are active today. So Psalm 18, 41 to 50, guys, is the message for today. Hi, Namba. How are you? Um, and what I'm getting from this is it's the same thing. People who have not been living by the word of God, who have not been good people, right? And your interpretation of good, take it as you will. I'm not, if you don't have a good heart, people that don't have a good heart, people who are not, you know, have been mistreating others and doing all those wicked things, they're going to be punished heavily, and they're going to be in so much affliction and destruction in their life. And my phone is already acting up. I don't even know what was the last thing you guys heard, because it was literally paused. I can't do this. Am I gonna be doing this every time I'm giving out a message? My goodness. I even forgot my train of thought. I guess. Oh, wow. So I just got a message, guys. Maybe I should play it for you guys. Let me see. Is it here? I just got a message. And this is why my phone froze. I don't think I have it here. It's talking about a warning, a blizzard warning. And that's why I stopped the live. There's a blizzard warning from New York. This is why I stopped the live. So, like I was saying, I guess that's a confirmation. I guess that's, you know, a warning to people in this world. I don't know. People are taking this thing as a joke. People are really not seeing what's going on spiritually in the world. There's heavy spiritual warfare. Is that how you say it right now? There's a battle. There's a spiritual battle going on right now. And people who are not of God, people who are wicked, and there's a lot of people walking around thinking that they are of God. You know? Rosie, hi. What do you mean you're back? This branch today wants to be in the live. like, I don't know. Anyways, there's a lot of people walking around thinking that they are of God, and they're not. Because again, heavily, this is definitely talking about how the wicked will be punished and the people of God will be rewarded, and that they are protected, right? That the people that haven't been good, let's put it in simple terms, they will be punished. But there's a lot of people who don't think that they are of the darkness. There's a lot of people that for some reason they think they are of the light, which is really weird, because I understand. I think there's a misinterpretation of the Bible somewhere. People think because they read the Bible that magically, like if they hold the Bible, magically they are of God and they're going to be protected. For example, I did some wicked things. I did some things against some people, but I am of God because I'm going to, after I finish, right, doing wrong, I'm going to go home and I'm going to hold the Bible and I'm going to be saved because I'm holding the Bible, or because I read a psalm, because I went to church today. I did a lot of wicked things, but I went to church and I'm saved. That's not how it works. There's a lot of people that are right now, I guess you're going to find out on what side they're on. They're going to find out when they go through destruction. I forgot to write the how you feeling today. Oops. Let's see. So a lot of people, Islamic Quran is the same thing, Rosie. It's Islam, Quran, whatever it is that you have written that is holy, that is a book, whatever it is, it's a Bible. Just because this I call a Bible because that's the name I know for it, doesn't mean that your Quran is not good. It's the same thing. It comes from a creator. It comes from something unseen. You want to call it God, Allah, whatever you want to call it. We're talking about good and bad. We're not talking about religion. Yes, I'm reading from the Bible, but disregard, disregard where I'm getting my information from. There's something out there that you cannot see with your eyes that is watching everything you do and punishes you for the bad things that you know you're not supposed to do. Right? And this is what we're talking about. Psalm 18 talks about that heavily. And you know, that call that interrupted the live, it literally said, I wish I could play. I wish I could play the message for you guys. But it was like, this is a blizzard warning from New York City. Oh, so there it is. It's blizzard warning for New York City, 1 p.m. on 222. That's an important number, 222. So I hope my thing is right. It's a blizzard warning. They not only did they call me, and they also sent me, look, they also sent me a text. Let me show you guys. Look at that. Blizzard warning for New York City, 222. So not only did they call me, they texted me. So not only had God has warned people, right? Have been sending warnings to people in different ways. God has called, God has sent people, God has taken you places, you have seen videos, whatever it is, you have seen Carolina on live. God has sent you so many warnings, right? But people are not listening. People are not listening. They're not paying attention. So this is what that means. God has been sending you messages and warnings for years in different ways, and you guys have not listened. I'm not saying you guys, because I'm sure that whoever is watching me is not wicked, right? We're all on the light side. We're all on the good side. But there's a lot of people who believe, like I was saying, that they're of the light. They're like, oh, there's a battle spiritually going on, but it doesn't have anything to do with me because, I read the Bible every day, even though I cheat, I steal, I say lies, I'm with people to just take advantage of them. I break people's heart. I don't care for others. I only care about myself. But I hold the Bible, so I'm good. God is not gonna punish me. Why would God punish me? It's crazy. It is. So, like I was saying, people are gonna notice who is of the light and who is of the dark, right? It's gonna be based, like God says, He looks at hearts. God looks at hearts. So I think there isn't gonna be a middle soon. I think right now you have to decide, either you are of the light, you're with God, or you're not, right? Light or dark, there's no middle. You can't stand in the middle and say, I read the Bible, but I cheat, steal, lie, and do all these things. You can't do that. You got to pick a side. And I feel like a lot of people, because I keep thinking about the same message. Raju, hi, I wish Blessed today is her 12th wedding anniversary. Oh my God, congratulations. So see, some people are going to be grieving because they're of the dark, but there's a lot of people who are going to be celebrating because his comment is his 12th wedding anniversary. So, not all is bad. Not all is bad. And when I'm talking, guys, and you are not of the dark, just know that you're okay. I'm just call. Hi, keep shining. You've been a little lost. Where have you been? Um, I'm discussing Psalm 18, 41 to 50 right now. That is the message for today. For some reason, I keep thinking about a lot of people think they are of God, that they are of the light, but they haven't been living by the word of God. Yeah, you like my shirt? Yeah, yeah. I'm right here. um, so a lot of people think that they are of the light, that they are of God because they read the Bible, that they go to church, but they're not. Um, they're not. And they're gonna find out that they are on the dark side when they are going through destruction and they turn to God and ask God why this is happening to me, but God is not going to listen. God is not even going to be there for them because they have been warned so many times. They know that the things that they've been doing in life is not good. They know. They have been giving many chances. And for some reason, they continue doing wicked things, bad things. I don't know why that's heavy in this message. A lot of people feel like they are of the light and they're not. Just because I sit here and I'm reading the Bible to you and I'm talking to you about God does not mean I'm of the light. It does not mean I'm of the light. Oh, she's holding a Bible. Oh my gosh, she's talking about God. And maybe I go to church every day and my community probably thinks, oh my gosh, she's of the light. She's of God. Yes, she's always talking about messages from the Bible. No. How do you guys know that I don't get up from here and I don't know, I'm sleeping with the neighbor's husband, I am doing drugs, I am cheating, stealing, God knows all these things, you know everything that's not good, I'm doing all those things, but because I sit here and give you guys a message, I am of the light. Sitting here and giving you a message does not make me holy, does not make me of the light. The things that I do when the camera is off, the things that I do when nobody's watching, the things that I think and I feel, because you don't know what I'm thinking, right? I could be cursing everybody. I literally could be putting a curse on everybody watching right now. And I'm sitting here talking to you about the Bible, which comes to say you guys got to be careful who you listen to. Because you don't know. I mean, if your intuition is good and you have been, connecting with God, God will show you. This is a time where God will show you who is good and who's not. He's showing people. I mean, the wicked is not gonna know because they don't even know that they're of the dark. So they're in la la land right now. They're in an illusion. So I don't know. But some lessons from Psalm 18. This psalm is a victory song after deliverance. If it's a message of resilience, grounding, and divine support. So God is your safe place, not just your solution. It says, rock fortress delivered. The image is stability. Healing begins when you rest in protection, not just ask for rescue. Healing begins when you rest in protection, not just ask for rescue. Before change happens outside, safety forms inside. So it's pretty much just saying how what you have inside is what manifests in the outer in your outer space. Your cry is heard even when you feel alone. The psalm shows God responding to distress with power. Pain is not ignored, it activates divine movement. Your call already reached heaven. Strength is giving for the battle you're actually in. I was equipped for war. Not every season is peaceful, but you are resourced for it. So God will give you the armor you need to fight these battles, right? Because I'm telling you, it's a spiritual battle. Sometimes I lose it and I wish I could just fight in the physical. Like, let's get it on. Let's get it over with. Because it's so, as a human, it's just hard to try to fight something you don't see with your eyes, right? Like, you feel what's going on and you know what's going on, but it's like you can't really just punch it just a little. It's insane. It's insane. And it's saying that strength grows quietly. So, like I said, you guys got to sit in stillness every day. It's a must right now. From what I've been seeing, and I don't want to talk about it now, but from what I've been seeing, because I don't watch the news, guys, so I don't know what's going on in the world. And I was talking to someone, and this person was listening to the news, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about what the news was talking about. It's crazy. Hi, Cole. How are you? How are you feeling today? It's crazy what's going on in the world. Apparently, there's people walking in all fours, acting like animals. But I'm gonna leave that for another video because I'm not ready to talk about that. I didn't know that was going on. I showed my son, and my son is like, "Mom, but that's been going on. That's been going on for years." There's a beautiful bug here. What is that? It's a really light green with like, it looks like a butterfly, but it's really green with transparent wings. How cute is that? I've been seeing the weirdest oh my god, that is so cute. The weirdest animals. What is that? Let me show you guys. Hold on. I think I could show you. There's always good news, but not in the news. Look, guys, what is that? Oh, I'm not sure what that is. I need to take a picture of it. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, there's good news. Not in the this bug is really distracting me. I want to take a picture of it to see what it is. Okay, so let me continue so I can look up what this bug is. I really hope it doesn't fly away. Should I take a picture of it? Let me take a picture of it so I can look it up because it's really distracting. It literally just playing around there. Oops. Now I'm being a photographer. Hi, Willie. How are you? That might be a salamander or a grasshopper. No, it's not a grasshopper. It's not a grasshopper because it's like a butterfly looking thing. Definitely not a grasshopper. I can take a picture of it because it won't stop moving. I'm telling you, it's like really distracting me from what I'm doing. Whatever this thing is. And it won't let me take a picture because it's really moving around a lot. but it's very it's like distracting because he just keeps going around like that. Anyways, so it says integrity aligns you with protection. The psalm links deliverance with walking up upright. It's not perfection, it's sincerity. So it says alignment changes outcome. Alignment means aligning with God, having a conversation, sitting down and talking to God. It's called a green lacewing. A green lacewing? Yeah, because is the wings are even shiny because it's in the sun and it has long things. His wing is shining. It's like kind of shining and transparent. Those kind of bugs, because I made a video, but I haven't uploaded it about a lane fly or something like that. Some weird thing that was on my office window yesterday. I made a video about it on the spiritual meaning of it. You have to cut up those pumpkins and add them to your kidney beans. What? You're funny. Anyways, align with God, talk to God. This is how you get protection. Darkness does not cancel divine presence. Storm imagery, thunder, chaos, yet God is active inside it, right? Victory becomes a testimony, not just relief. David ends with praise. Healing isn't only survival, it becomes a message for others. So this is nice because this is also, I'm a firm believer on the promise that God made to David. He said to David that as long as he is a good person, right? Him and his descendant will be blessed, right? And I'm a firm believer of that. Um, I seriously, right? I'm waiting on that promise and I walk firmly in it because I want me and my generation to be blessed forever. And if there's anyone ever in my generation that doesn't do the right thing, I want to enclose them in a bubble until they heal because I'm serious. I'm serious about, you know, I'm serious about doing good things so that your generation can be blessed. I'm a firm believer of that. And you should too. You should too. Just know that all the wicked stuff that you do, if you do any, you, your kids, everybody, it's something that goes on for generations to come. And it's like, why should your generation continue? And there's families that keep doing the wrong things and they just keep walking in darkness. But it's up to you to stop the pattern. If they all, let's say, have been criminals in your family, let you be the last one. No more. I'm gonna be a good person. I'm not gonna commit crime. A green lace one. Let me see if I look it up because this saying this is saying that's a green mantis. Wait, a green praying. Wow. A green. This thing is telling me that this is a green praying mantis. So the spiritual meaning of a green praying mantis. I gotta look up. Let me see. A green praying mantis? Does that exist? I am over here preaching to you guys, and there's a praying mantis. Stop it. Is that really what it's called? Let me look it up on online. Is that really what that is? Jesus. A green praying mantis. That's not a green praying mantis. What? That that is not no green praying mantis. A green praying mantis is big. This thing is crazy. Green lacewing. Let me see. A green lacewing. Because that is not a green praying mantis. I don't know why it would tell me that. I took a picture of it and it literally told me it's a green praying mantis. But we're going to read the definition of that because it might be significant here. But that's definitely not what it is. A green lacewing. Yes, I think that's what it is. Is it? I think that's what it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's definitely a green lacewing. Mm-hmm. It looks like it. Definitely looks like it. Yeah. It's just that this one is smaller than the pictures that I'm seeing. Yes, dear. It must be a lacewing. It is. A lacewing spiritual meaning. Sounds interesting. Yes. A lacewing spiritual meaning. We're gonna look it up. Thank you, Shining. Keep shining. Yes. But that's really weird that I literally put it and it and I took a picture of it and it gave me a whole different definition. That is so weird. That's definitely not it. But let's read it because it might have some significance to any of you. It might be a message for you. So, a spiritual meaning of a praying mantis. It's a sacred pause. The mantis is known for the stillness and focus. It reminds you and your that clarity comes when you stop forcing answers. Awareness before action. It waits patiently, then moves with precision. A message about timing, not rushing healing or decisions. Protecting through perception. It survives by observation. Awareness protects the heart. Calm in intensity. Sitting near heat without panic mirrors emotional grounding during pressure. That's what I've been doing. I've definitely been. But this is the definition for the praying mantis that I'm reading, because since it came up, and the picture that I looked up is definitely not a praying mantis, but it might be significant since it came up. So this actually morning is heavily on morning stillness. So it says that nature is visually confirming my teaching, the teaching that I do here. Even in the heat of life, peace chooses stillness first. Then wisdom moves. So you need to be in stillness and calmness, which is what I've been doing. I've been grounding. And I don't know if you saw yesterday's message, but yesterday's message literally told me to ground myself and center myself before I come here and pour out to you guys. Pretty much, Carolina, stop having a whole tantrum on live. But for me, it's important for you guys to see that not everything is love and light. Like I keep repeating, I need you to see everything, not just Carolina sitting here and being so calm. No, Carolina, when she's feeling heavy energy, she wants to fight somebody, somebody in the physical, but there is nobody there. Know that. That's very interesting. So this is talking about stillness. Let's see what the spiritual meaning of a green lacewing. That's definitely what that is. It says lacewing carry a very gentle but powerful symbolism. It says delicate strength. They look fragile, almost transparent, yet they are protectors in nature. They eat harmful pests. Softness is not weakness. Gentle people can guard life powerfully. What is that message? That I may look so cute and naive. Don't play with me. Is that the message? Is that the message for today? Oh, joy. Renewal and fresh beginnings. The bright green colors is linked to heart energy, healing, and new growth. Beautiful ties into your teaching about entering a new season where help comes and you don't have to do everything alone. So, this is a time of what is that? What is it with nature today really catching my attention? What is the, there's a bird doing weird things right in front of me, and I'm like, what are you doing? Anyways, I'm being very distracted today by nature, right? Nature is like, hey, look at me. You know, the tree doesn't want to be all over the phone. All these bugs, okay, I got it. So there's someone is saying that there's someone coming to help you, that you don't have to do this alone. You're gonna have a new beginning where you're gonna have the right people helping you. Quiet protection around you. Lacewing works silently at night. Their presence is often seen as unseen support operating in the background. Yay. So God is protecting you. There's a lot of unseen things protecting you and helping you, but you don't see it with your naked eyes. This is what this means. It says help may already be working even if unseen. So you don't see it, but you have help. Transformation through stages. They go through full metamorphosis. Life changes from before it becomes light and wing. So this is talking about responsibility after healing. It means peaceful awareness. They are drawn to light, but remain calm and observant. Move towards light without losing inner quietness. So it's telling me to observe, to stay still and calm no matter what I see or hear or feel. I need to remain calm inside. It's a hard thing to tell a Dominican woman. I don't know. I can't. It's always good to have people that have your back. That's the importance. Stay grounded. Maybe that bug wanna talk to you. I don't know what that bug is that's trying to do. These birds are acting weird today because I know they come and they eat and stuff, but they're acting funny. So not all protection is loud. Some help. What are they doing? Some help arrives. Some help arrives softly, like wings you almost miss, but they are working for you. I can't. Bottom line, guys, of the lace wing, the green lace wing that's here. I'm very distracted. Just so you know, it means delicate strength, renewal, and fresh beginnings, quiet protection around you, transformation through stages, peaceful awareness. It's pretty much what that means. There's a lot of things that are unseen that are helping you or that are there. Don't think that whatever you're going through, that you're going through it alone. If you are a person with a good heart, I'm going to say it this way because I don't know, I feel like the world is getting weird where if I say if you're a good person, people who are not a good person, they think they are in their twisted mind. I don't know why that's heavy in this thing. It's like people think that they are good, that they are of God, that God is protecting, and that's not true. You know, the things that you do on a daily basis, the things that you carry in your heart. Because you could be quiet, maybe you're not doing wicked things, but you're thinking them and wishing people bad and doing things like that is really, really scary. So when I say, you know, if you're a good person, I don't even want to, I don't even want to say that or have any labels on anything because people are becoming so sensitive and weird. It's like the inner demons and stuff that they have do not let them think correctly. Peace and joy. How are you? Oh my God, peace and joy. I saw your message from yesterday. Actually, I saw Willie's message also. I wasn't paying attention to the phone. I was inside and I left the phone here, just running. Why you don't bring your cat outside to protect you? To protect me? My cat will protect me from what? I got God to protect me. Did you just miss everything I just said? You have unseen things protecting you and helping you. You want a cat to protect you? What? I think even those people who make themselves believe that come unstuck anyway. You can't run from the truth. Not forever anyways. It's inevitable. Yeah, that's very true. Keep shining. That's very true. Everything comes to light. There's a lot of people that think that they're good at hiding stuff and that they did, like I don't know, 10 years ago they abused someone and for some reason now they are of God and start reading the Bible and they think that God forgot about what they did. That's not how it works. Yeah, I figure you were gone for a minute. So that's good. Nothing happened. She did a message about the elephant in the room about the premonition that didn't come true. She did a video yesterday or the day before. She did? No, but I don't think you should dismiss it. Peace and joy, because in my message I didn't give you a date. I told you that it was true. Like whatever she was channeling is true. Whatever is happening in California, it's gonna happen. When it's gonna happen, I don't know, and I wasn't told that information. But whatever is gonna cause whatever that is like already. There's a shift that already happened. Something already down in the earth, whatever causes earthquakes or whatever. I don't know because I don't know how the world works. But whatever it is, it already started. So for example, how can I explain it? Like when you're gonna cut a tree, let's say every day you hit the tree with an axe, right? And every day you go and hit it, and every day you go and hit it. Just because the tree hasn't fallen yet does not mean it's not gonna fall, right? Because every day you go and hit the tree and you hit the tree. This is the explanation or the how I can explain it to you. There's something happening that is gonna cause this earthquake, that is gonna cause this. From what I saw a bunch of water. So it's ultimately whatever is going on is gonna cause a bunch of water. A peace and joy. So like I tell you, it may not happen today, it may not happen in a week, in a month, in a year, I don't know, but it's gonna happen. What I tell you to do is you're following this woman, you're listening to the stuff, you're in fear because you're like, oh my God, this is gonna happen. You have all the answers you need inside. You have them inside. Like I said, sit in stillness every day, every day, every day. Do it every day. If you could do it in the morning and night, do it. Make that connection with God, with the unseen, whatever it is you want to call it. If you want, you live in California, I already told you, take your shoes off and ground yourself. Put your feet on the ground and ground yourself. Ask Mother Nature, say, there's something going on here. If I must leave, please protect me. Please show me. You know, do it. Do it. It's not gonna hurt you. Putting your feet on the listen, for crazy that it may sound, putting your feet on the ground is not gonna hurt you. You're gonna be okay. So please just do that. You have all the answers you need. And guess what? If there's, let's say there's something that's gonna happen tomorrow. If you build that connection with God, right? You're grounding yourself, you're sitting in stillness. Something is gonna happen where you're gonna leave in time and you're not gonna be there when that happens. But you need to build that connection. That fear that you have, that, oh my God, I heard this thing. I don't operate in fear because I know God protects me, right? And whatever is meant to happen will happen. But you need to build that connection. And I'm telling you, you shouldn't be worried about that, because if you have a connection with God, why are you worried? You shouldn't be worried. That day when that happens, you're probably going to be somewhere else. And you're going to be like, oh, shoot, I just came here and look what happened. But don't discard that. It's not going to happen. Like I said, think about the tree when you start hitting it slowly. But I don't want you to focus so much on, oh my God, one day this tree is going to fall. Don't think like that. Think more of, I have God, I'm with God, I'm protected. And God's going to show me the way. He's going to get me out of here before anything happens. How about that? Think like this. Yeah, for sure. It's going to happen. Her thing was, it was a specific date. And then that's what was the big thing. But scientists do say by 2032 or before, we are supposed to have a huge one. That. But she came from a place of love and wanting to help. So I'm not mad at her at all. I take everything with a grain of salt and then go accordingly from there. Some things I might take a little more seriously, but I really don't know what will happen until it happens. Our bare feet on the ground is good because our shoes and slippers disconnect us from the earth energy that grounds the plants and the trees. Thank you for sharing. Yes, see? I'm telling you, peace and joy. I'm telling you, peace and joy. You see? Ground yourself daily and let go of that fear. You're not going to be there whenever this thing happens. It's going to happen. Because not for nothing, I said it. It's going to happen. You asked, and I told you it's going to happen. Whatever this thing is, it's going to happen. And it's not only going to happen in California, like I told you, it's going to happen in a lot of different places. So expect it, but don't be worried. Just ask God to remove you from that place, right? Remove you from that place when it does happen. Build that connection with God. Did you watch the movie San Andres yet? You and that movie, Peace and Joy. I don't want to watch that movie, San Andres. What I saw when you asked me those questions was enough for me not to want to watch it. That's crazy. I don't want to watch that. I still have the image in my head of people running and water everywhere. That's crazy to me. Ground yourself and sit in stillness every day. You know how to connect to God. Connect to Him. Talk to Him. God, please, if there's anything that's going to happen here, please get me out on time. I trust you. That's all you need. And maybe you're not going to get a big sign of get out. Maybe you're going to have an urge to go, I don't know, on a trip with a friend or something the day before that happens. Something like that. But you know what I'm saying, right? It's okay. I'm in the front yard right now in my bonfire pit watching the fire. Oh my God, that is so nice. Peace and joy. Yes. That's always beautiful. Always, always beautiful. We need to trust God. There's a lot of weird things going on. There's a lot of weird things. And even if I don't watch the news, it's like whatever I'm meant to, I'm meant to know. God shows me, and it's really annoying because some things I wish I didn't know. Um, there's some things that I wish I didn't know. Oh my God, my babies want to eat, and I'm over here distracting them. Should I feed my birds, guys? Give me a second. Oh, I Why? I just put freaking. I just put bird food all over me. I must live like on a farm or something. I don't know. Like the way I be doing this. Anyways, guys, I'm going to turn the live off. Or maybe I should just leave it there. But I'm using my main phone. So I don't know if I want to do that. I should leave you guys on live. Anyways, ah, how's everything else going? Everything else is fine. I felt some strong energies. I don't know if you've seen the past couple of videos. It was a strong energy going on for like 2 days. It was insane. But I grounded myself, um, sat in the sun for a little bit. The same things that I tell you guys to do, and all that has been just washed away. I was having like intense pressure in my head. It was really weird, very weird. But I feel very calm and nice today. No pressure in my head, nothing. I feel amazing. The weather is beautiful. I don't know. I may go to the pool later on, maybe. You haven't seen my videos, oh man. Do you miss the East Coast? Like what? Like New York? I do not miss New York. There's a blizzard warning for New York. I watch other people's videos. There's something else going on with eclipse or planetary something. Oh my God. Peace and joy. No, I don't watch. Thank you. Keep shining. I don't be watching stuff like that. Like someone would think because I come on here and I'm like giving you guys a message or doing stuff, exploring spirituality, I would say, that I'm really into knowing like the planets and things like that. Like I do hear there's eclipse and the moon and stuff like that. But I don't look those things up or do anything to it, or learn about them in any way. If anything comes to me, I will talk about it. For example, like I've been sitting in the sun, facing the sun in the morning for a long time, as you guys know, which was what I guess when I was having my spiritual awakening, which I didn't know what a spiritual awakening was. And I told you guys I had a dream with the sun, and and it came to me in a dream like I am the healing energy of the sun. Um, my name is Ra. My name is Ra. Something like that. I am Ra. It didn't say my name is Ra. I say I am Ra, the healing energy of the sun. So I did look that up because it came in my dreams. If it didn't come in my dreams, I wouldn't have looked it up. And I'm like, how is it possible that I've been sitting facing the sun, and just having a conversation with God for so long? It took a long time though. Um, It took a long time. It was maybe a year after I've been sitting facing the sun every day. I kind of, I don't know, build a connection with the sun. I don't know what happened, but that was really strange. Unless something like that happens, like it comes to me in my dreams or I feel it, energy, whatever, I look it up. If it's not like that, I don't, because everybody's experience is not the same. I can't sit here and be like, so the, the sun has healing energy and blah, 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 because of a video that I saw, but I haven't experienced anything to show or to prove that. I don't like talking just for talking. you know, I like to talk about things that I know and that I experience. I can give you my opinion on something. It doesn't mean that's right. But if I don't experience something, I usually don't talk about it or don't want to make a video about it. Like, for example, the little bug that is still here. I looked up the meaning of it. I'm not just going online and making up stuff. Like, there's a lot of creators here on YouTube, and they have a lot of following too. That they say they're spiritual and stuff like that, but they're not experiencing things. They're not talking based on their experiences. They're going based on, I went online and I Googled this, and coming on here and telling people what they Googled, not something that they experienced. I always come here and not only do I tell you the stuff that I'm going through, because you need to know I'm a human being. I'm not a falling, that I am an angel and blah blah blah. I don't do any of that. Everything with me is based on experience, what I have experienced, and I come and talk about it. I don't the whole, the eclipse, whatever, unless I did have a dream though where it was really weird with something about eclipse. I guess is what an eclipse is. But I don't remember fully the dream, so that's why I haven't talked about it. I really don't remember. All I remember is that it was like, I don't know, like the moon, right? It was like the moon was red. Maybe not red, maybe like pinkish, right? Like the moon was like pinkish, reddish, weird looking. And then there was the sun, and then it was like it kind of covered the sun for a little bit, but it just kept going. But I don't remember well the dream, so that's why I haven't talked about it or look of what it is, because I have no idea. I know people call that eclipse, but I don't have the knowledge about that. So, but I did have a dream like maybe 2 days ago, and that's all I saw. Like the moon was like pinkish, weird looking, and it was really huge and full too. And it was like crossing in front of the sun. It kind of covered the sun for a little bit, but it just moved. And I was like looking at it. I don't know what that means. I haven't looked it up, so I don't know what that means. It might be true, whatever that is about an eclipse. I just haven't gotten the information. What's 1 to 5 things you will accomplish this year? Do you ever listen to Sadhguru? He has interesting things to say. Look up TV anchor talk talks to Sadhguru. Really? I heard of Sadhguru. I actually follow him on Instagram. He's always walking around, and it's very interesting that you mentioned him, because Sadhguru walks around with, on his right leg, he has a copper ankle bracelet, which is very interesting. That is to keep him grounded all the time. So he must be very, what would you say? Very spiritually connected to the point where he needs to maintain himself grounded at all times. Because I don't know if you know, but it has come to my attention that when, I don't even know how to say it, because a lot of people say, oh, don't get too deep into spirituality, right? But it's like, I am not, like I tell people, I'm not here looking videos up I was fed up. Start there. I like to be barefoot. The house, outside the house. I like to barefoot. Like I will clean my backyard barefoot. So I accidentally, I guess, I was talking to God because I was upset. And I was grounding myself at the same time while I was facing the sun. I unconsciously, is that how you will say it? Unknowingly, I've been doing spiritual stuff. That I saw a video. You know who told me I was grounding? Which I think I told you guys the story many times. You know, since the grounding was helping me so much, like sitting and putting my feet on the ground and facing the sun. I don't know what my family was seeing in me, but I believe it was a cousin that asked me, like what am I doing or something. And she was like very stressed. And I was like, you know what you should do? You should put your feet on the ground and face the sun and have a conversation with God every day. I didn't know I was grounding. I didn't know there was something. There's something with the sun also. When you sit in the sun for a little bit, you connect with the sun. I forgot what it's called, but I looked all that stuff up. She's the one that, because, you know, I don't know if it's because she didn't believe me or she wanted to find the scientific reason or proof, right? Because humans want proof. You're putting your feet on the ground. What does that mean? I need like physical proof that shows me that that cured whatever. And what does that cause in the body? So she's one of those. So she went and she looked it up somewhere. She looked it up somewhere and she sent me a video. She sent me a video through Instagram. And it was some guy talking about how he sent two ladies to ground for 30 minutes. Like he checked their energy or something. And then when he told them to ground for 30 minutes. And then he checked again how their energy changed or something like that. So it was like a scientific explanation of like grounding. And I looked at it and I'm like, wow, that's actually a thing. I'm like, that's actually a thing. I'm like, well, congratulations. So now when, you know, I tell people, it's like, oh, well, actually, there's a video in case you want to, you know, you want proof of what I'm saying, which I don't really care if you want proof or not. Don't do it. Just, you know, I'm just giving advice. You don't have to take it. Copper ankle bracelet, nice. I'm gonna buy me one now. Copper is good for plants also to help them grow. Really? Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. He's walking around. That's what caught my attention when I saw Saguru. That when you look at him, watch what he has on his right leg. That caught my attention. There's a documentary on YouTube. There's a really there's a documentary on YouTube called Earthing, really good. Yeah, there's you know all those things. There's earthing, you know, grounding, whatever you want to call it. I was doing it, not knowing what I was doing. So when people, you know, because I had someone be like, "Oh, be careful, don't go too into spirituality, because blah 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 blah, it's gonna happen to you." And to me, it's like I am not doing anything aside from sitting here, opening the Bible, and giving you guys a message. I'm not out here freaking, I don't know, looking up videos on how to be powerful and how to do these weird spiritual things. I'm guided to do things. And then I find out that the things that I'm doing are things that, you know, do whatever it is. But I'm not looking actively for anything. Grounding earth and it's the same thing. But a guy takes a simple multimeter you can buy at an automobile store and he shows you the current from the earth in your body. Really cool. Yeah. Yeah, so I was doing all that. And you know what's very, very funny? I don't know if you've seen, but if you go back in my videos, I think I posted some here on YouTube. My backyard in New York had you know those Canedison like electricity pole things? There was a whole bunch of them like that in my backyard, like going across like that. Like a whole bunch of electricity pole things. I forgot what they're called, but it's something about the electricity with Canedicine over there. Which now that I know a little more about a grounding, it's very interesting how it's like, how am I not even fall into like a spiritual awakening or whatever if I was probably getting so much energy just sitting back there with my feet on the ground. If you look at my videos, you will see those they're like electricity pole things, but they're there because those are the things that give energy to like the town where I was in or whatever it is. I don't know what they're called, but again, like, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. So it's very interesting. You need to be guided by what you're called to do, guys. Not, I watch things and see things, but most of the things that I do are things that I do unknowingly, like the healing circle that I did. I would just did it. Like I just did it. I was guided to do it and I just did it. I didn't know that was a thing back in the day with rocks and copper and a circle. But anyways, you know, have you ever heard of Kundalini? I heard of it. I don't know what it is though. Happy Saturday, Ragstalk. Hi. When are we talking, Ragstalk? Did you look up what I said to you? It's too disturbing. I need a whole video about that. That's very disturbing. But according to my son, whatever I told you, that Therian thing, it's been going on for years. I guess I'm late to the party. I don't know. Jeremy, baby, where have you been? I heard about Kundalini and I think I heard Saguru talk about it. Was it Saguru? I don't know. It was somebody who was talking about that you should be careful with Kundalini, because it could send you into an awakening. And I don't know what it is. I mean, I thought it was like some kind of yoga, like those yogas that you go and. Oh no, that's all you, Ragstock. You looked it up. I think I saw a video today that thing that people are doing is actually in the Bible. It's in Romans something. I can't. I'm not ready to talk about it because it's insane. What is Kundalini? I don't know. I thought it was like some form of yoga. That's what I thought it was. Kundalini. I don't really know what Kundalini is. Um, I had many people say that, oh, you should take what are those things? A chakra course or something. There's like schools actually to teach you all these weird things. There's chakras and and whatever courses to learn about the chakras and the energy healings and stuff like that. But it's like I feel like if I do something naturally, why do I need to go to a school and learn? Like I will probably go and take a course on something just because I'm curious of what it is that they're doing, not because I want to learn anything from it. Kundalini is when someone has a type of spiritual awakening, and it's like imagine your head, your crown downloads information from God or the universe, and it's very overwhelming, debilitating for some. 24 hours a day downloading in your brain, in your soul. What? I used to date somebody with it. What? People use the word Kundalini yoga, couldn't leave this. They don't know. It's very not a good thing to get into as far as have happened to you, at least from what I saw. It is the same as nirvana. I don't know. I really don't know. So Kundalini is it's not like a yoga. It's some other type of thing. I don't know. Like I really don't know what it is. No idea what it is. All I know is that I heard some people say, "Oh, that for people who don't know not to do it because it can really harm you or something. I don't know, but I don't know what it is. I can't speak on it because I don't know. What's Nirvana's definition? Oh no. Man, I think there's a lot of things that are the same, guys, out there. I really don't know. So Kundalini, it comes from an ancient yogi tradition that describes a dormant spiritual energy believed to rest at the base of the spine. When awakened, is said to rise upward through the body, bringing expanded awareness, emotional release, and a sense of connection to the divine inner life force. It represents the deep life energy already within you, not something you get, but something you become aware of. So it's not something that you get, it's something that you become aware of. Awakening, heightened awareness. People describe experiences like strong peace or clarity, emotional healing surfacing, deep sensitivity to the truth, feeling guided from within. Some also report physical sensations like warmth, tingly, or waves of energy. It's about transformation, not power. As its healthiest understanding, Kundalini isn't about mystical status, it's about becoming more aligned, awake, and integrated. Why some people are cautious is some spiritual path awakening is treated carefully because intense emotions or psychological shift can happen if someone pushes too hard or seek experiences instead of healing. Mm. Kundalini is a way some traditions describe inner spiritual awakening. I focus on gentle healing, grounding, and connection with God. True growth brings peace, clarity, and love, not pressure or force. That keeps, so I guess that's really strange because so then when you go through a spiritual awakening, you start experiencing all these things. But I think when you build a connection with God, sitting in stillness and grounding yourself will eventually give you that inner knowing that I'm telling you about, that you're going to be guided. But then they have something called Kundalini awakening. So instead of you sitting in stillness, grounding yourself, sitting in the sun, and slowly awakening, maybe Kundalini is something that pushes you into the awakening all at once. I think that's what it is because it's the same thing. Nirvana is the final beauty that transcends suffering, karma, and samara, and is sought specially in Buddhism through the extinction of desires and individual consciousness. According to Britannia, I went to a Kundalini gathering small group, debilitating stories about it. Intense to listen to and watch. I feel like because you see how those birds just they scared me, and I literally felt something like that, like a shock to my body. So I think that Kundalini awakening gives you some kind of shock to your body, like some strong force or something. Because I got scared from the birds, and I felt something like from the down up like that, and it kind of shocked my body. And you know how I feel things, because I think spirit has a nice way of showing me things through my body. It literally shocked me. Like I literally feel some type of way right here. What was that? So maybe that's what a Kundalini awakening is. Milestan, hi, how are you? How are you feeling today? Watch the movie The Golden Child. We'll give you a good idea of the term Kundalini. The Golden Child? I will do that. The Golden Child. Yeah, that was that. I'm telling you, I feel like something like that right here. After that I got scared. Imagine strong force shock to your body, like just happened with the birds, but happening 24 hours a day for weeks, months, and years. Yeah, no, seriously, it feels some kind of way. I feel it. I feel it. I'm telling you, spirit has a nice way of showing me how things feel. I don't want to know how things feel. You can just describe it. You know what it is? Some things I guess human don't understand. I'm not only gonna say me, just human in general don't understand. Like you're saying Kundalini, right? And I'm here like I don't know what it is. I guess they show me what it feels like a shock to the body, but I don't know. I guess that's how we learn. Now I know how it feels. He said, "Are you okay? What happened?" That's listen. And nirvana, it says here, it's a word from ancient Eastern spiritual teaching that describes a state of complete inner freedom. No suffering, no inner turmoil, no attachment, deep peace. Mm. I think nirvana is where ultimately I am going. Um, Bebe. Because with the message that God gave me yesterday, um, it's literally telling me that if I'm gonna sit here and talk to you guys and pour out to you guys, or whatever it is that I need to center myself, that I cannot let the things that I see and hear, it doesn't matter what I'm seeing, in my visions. I shouldn't let it affect me. So I think nirvana, this is what it's talking about. That you come to a complete stillness and deep peace where, like, let's say if one of my visions is that there's a building burning and there's people like falling off of it, that I will still remain calm and still and I react to what I'm seeing. I don't think I'm there yet. I don't think I'm there yet. I think that's where I'm headed, right? From the message that I got yesterday. So I'm supposed to feel, observe, have visions of whatever it is, the destruction, and I should have no feelings or reactions to it whatsoever. I should feel detached to whatever I'm feeling and seeing. I think that's what I'm working through right now. I think that's what I'm working through because, like I tell you, sometimes I feel some things and see some things and I just want to fight someone. But it's like, it's spiritual. Who you going to fight? So, what do you think for my fire pit? Is the octagon, is it grounding to put big rocks in a circle with some wire copper or copper pipes pounded in the ground? What do you have? Yeah, peace and joy. You should go see. I have a video called Healing Circle. My Healing Circle, I think it's called. And I showed you how I build my healing circle. I ordered from Amazon copper and I put it all around, and then I put stones all around it, and I just sit there and ground. It's pretty much what I do. So nirvana, guys, nirvana says freedom from suffering in the end of the cycle of craving, fear, and emotional bondage, not numbness, peace that nothing disturbs. So it's a peace that nothing disturbs. I think this is where I'm headed. 100%. Because God literally said, Carolina, stop it. You're seeing things. I don't care what you're seeing. Stop it. Stop reacting to it. Man. Ego quieted. Awareness clear. The restless, I must control everything. Voice becomes still. What remains is clarity, compassion, and presence. Yep. Liberation, not escape. It's not running away from life. It's no longer being trapped by pain, desire, or reaction. Deep inner peace beyond circumstances. Peace that doesn't depend on what people do, say, or give. So, an inner peace that nothing disturbs it. Stillness before action. Healing that transforms the heart. peace in the middle of life intensity. Mm-hmm. Some traditions call the deepest state of peace nirvana. I focus on the peace God gives when the heart is healed, grounded, and freed from fear. True peace shows in love, clarity, and rest inside. Yep. So yeah, so Kundalini and Nirvana are definitely two different things, very different. Kundalini seems to be something that is done, causes a shock in the body to force him into awakening. The way I felt, and I'm still feeling it, I don't think I want to do that. I don't know, man. Don't play. Sit in stillness, ground yourself. Slowly, you will achieve this Kundalini, whatever outcome, right? Don't force anything like that, guys. Just don't. The way I felt, you might have a heart attack or something. I don't know. You might not take it. You don't know how fragile your heart is. I don't know, but yeah, nirvana, it just means in peace, a peace that nothing disturbs. People, places, things. Like here, I thought I was at peace, right? Until I started seeing the things that are going to happen to other people that are not so good. That literally threw me off like crazy. But I guess, I'm here, I'm learning. And yeah, I need to get off of here. My head is literally hurting from that thing I just experienced. But inner peace, that deep peace where no matter what visions I have or what I feel, I should remain in stillness and peace and quiet and not let anything disturb me. That's definitely where I'm headed. I'm not there yet. I'm not gonna lie and say no, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm getting off peace and joy. I am. But yeah, I need to achieve nirvana. I'm not there. I'm not there yet. Because I be seeing and feeling intense things, and it's hard not to have a reaction. But I'm working on it. So just know that, guys. I hope this messages in this video really helped you. It is, wow. It is 1 p.m. I started at 11. I need to go make me something to eat. Definitely that Kundalini thing, guys. Don't. I'm telling you, that thing, I have it right here, right now. The shock was like here, and it's just like energy, a strong energy thing right here in my heart. And now I feel it here, slowly and softly, but I feel it. It's crazy. Anyways, have a good day, guys. I hope this helped. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you guys. And we all want to go to Nirvana. I read the definition. That inner peace, we're all looking for that. And I hope we can all achieve it. I really hope.